Hi guys, today we are going to look into the unboxing and the short review of my new addition, new tool, that is 12-inch dual-bevel sliding compound miter saw from Milwaukee, and the model number 695520. It came with a Milwaukee stand, which you can see. The model number is 48080550. It was on sale the other day in Home Depot. I paid $4.99, that is $200 off. So that was a deal I couldn't resist, and I bought it. I had a DeWalt which I used for my job. Once I used, and I'm not happy with that, and I returned. I paid $3.99 for that. That was DWS782, and I was not happy with that. I returned that. I saw this for $4.99 including the stand. DeWalt was without stand. Anyway, let us look into the unboxing. Let me move the stand away for the time being. I feel this is heavier than my DeWalt. Looks like this is around 65 pounds. Let me cut open the box. There is a operator's manual. I think that is in English, Spanish and French in one book. Keep it aside. And this is the bag for collecting the sawdust. It's a bag, and there's a small adapter for that. It seems 75% of the dust will be collected by the small bag. Depends on what you cut, of course, and how much you cut. Nicely packed. Comes in a plastic bag. It is nicely packed. I'll take the guy out now. The bags and the carton aside. Anything, and keep it on this so that we can have a better view. cable ties. There's a cable tie here. I have to cut that. It's for the transportation. I'm going to throw that out. Okay. This also they use for transportation. There is a plug. You can see that. You'll have a better view here. There's a plug here. This plug, when they transport or when we transport a job site, you can push it in. It's a pin and pull it out, and saw will come up. The blade will rise, and then I can remove the packing materials. I'm just throwing the packing material. Basically that is it, I believe. And I have to, yeah, the wire is there. I have to give the connection. This has actually a 15 ampere motor, 120 volt, comes with a 5-year warranty. Okay. Stable, and there is fence. This turntable. It goes 60 degrees to the right, and let me see how much is to the left. It shows minus 56.3 to the left. It seems it goes to 55. It's supposed to go to 55, so it's a little more play is there. When it goes to the left, it shows minus. It goes to right. There's a digital readout. I forgot to tell you, this is a digital readout. Very clear to see, and automatically you get calibrated seams. When you go to the detent, it will calibrate it seams. And that's a 0 position. There are 2 fences, and the left side fence, I'm trying to move it. Okay. There's a sliding fence on the left. I think the right side is not sliding. Yeah, it's not sliding. We have to take it away. Unfortunately, that I don't like. The one thing my DeWalt had was that both were sliding. It's a kind of nuisance, I believe. Hope Milwaukee will rectify that very soon, or in their next model they will make adjustments to that, I believe. It comes with a blade is there, basic 12-inch blade is there. Motor has 3200 RPM, and I'll give some of the features also. One thing is that the Miter system, it has a steel plate on the Miter scale. This is steel plate, and the bevel scales also are steel plates. DeWalt had, my DeWalt I was having was plastic. This was the table was micro scale was metal, I think steel, and then the bevel was actually plastic. You can go, as I told, the miter can go in preset angles like 0 to 60 degrees to the right and 0 to 55 to the left. When it goes to left it shows minus, when it goes to the right it shows just the number without plus or minus, that means it's plus. So the preset miter angles are 0, next is 15, 22.5, 31.6, 45 and 60. When it comes all the way to the left, the first one is minus 15, that is to the left, and now minus 22.5, minus 31.6, minus 45 and minus 55. It's not stopping at minus 55. Maybe the detent is not there. That's why it's not stopping there. Yeah, that's not detent. You have to see the reading and then you have to stop it there, it seems. That's what it is. The digital miter angle readout is there. It is, you can see it's marked here. It's a backlight is there. It's a LCD display which shows what angle you are at. It's very convenient, and it can be adjusted as 0.1, like 1/10 of a degree, and you can adjust. There's a lever here. You can move left or to the right. You can see the preset points, like if I start from the 0, now it's at 0, go to the left it shows minus, it's minus 15, minus 22.5, minus 31.6 and minus 45. It goes all the way up to minus 55, but there is no detent there. If you go to the right, minus means left. It goes to the right, it locks at the same way, 15, 22.5, 31.6, 45 and 60 degrees. At 60 degrees to the right there is a detent. At 55 there is no detent they have given, because it can go only all the way to up to 55 to the left. But it can be adjusted to 0.1, that is so 1/10 of a degree, and those adjustments can be done from the detent places. If you push this to the towards the miter saw, there is a ring here. If you press, you can it'll go. You can see it goes 0.1 adjustments, like 2.1. It goes from 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, like that. Increments of 1/10 of the degree it goes. That's a very good adjustment, fine adjustment. Sometimes we have to make. These fine adjustments we can override with this. The detent override is here. You can move it with that. And another feature is that there is they are given light switch here. You can see the light is coming. This is I believe it's LCD LED lights. They started with automotive kind of bulb, but I think 2011 onwards they changed it to LED lights, and which lighting the both sides of the blade. There is light actually. It illuminates the work area. You can see, I'll show. It's a wooden piece here. You can see on both sides it's highlighted, so you can exactly know where the cut is going to be. It's very useful. I didn't have in the other DeWalt. It's very good. Some people think it is not LED. I think this white color is LED. The other one, the yellowish color, it was showing before 2011 model. That model is discontinued. That is using automobile bulbs. It's electronic soft start. It's very easy. Before you cut, you can sneak and see where the cut is going to be. Without damaging the material, you can do that. That's a very good thing. And another feature this has is that it's a electronic control circuit which gives constant speed for the blade. Whether there is a load or there is no load, the blade gets the constant speed, which is a very good thing. Another thing I want to talk about is dust channel. There is a dust channel. I actually removed the dust channel for adjusting the bevel angle. It comes on either side. Two plastic pieces comes, and there is a tube. It goes down. It collects 75% of the dust. Unfortunately, this did not come square. I had to make some adjustments here to square the table, and also the bevel adjustment. I went through the material. It's so confusing. It's very poorly written, as many people have mentioned. My operating manual is very poorly written. Especially, I feel the areas where you have to make the adjustments to see that the blade is square, the table is square, to the bench to the blade, and the table to the blade are all square, so that you can have a perfect bevel angle and perfect miter angle. The document is poorly written. There is a bevel adjustment is there behind. There is a lever here. I'll try to show that. There's a paddle lever. This is the paddle lever. I'll show you. There's a paddle lever here. This is the paddle lever I am talking about. It goes up 3 positions. It goes all the way down. That means it is locked. This position you can change it goes to the preset places, and all the way up you can make the bevel adjustments. This is for the bevel adjustment lever. You can make the changes. Middle position is for it's a paddle kind of thing, and it goes all the way down. It is locked, which is a very good thing. When you are operating the blade, you can from the front itself you can go and make the adjustments here, which is a very useful feature. And there is actually electric brake for the blade to stop the blade very fast, like when you compare with other miter saws. This stops but faster than the other blades, which is easy, so that you can take your workpiece out of the blade easily, and it fasten your work, speed up your work. Another thing I love is that there is a motor here. The motor Milwaukee has given. It is a direct drive. There is no belt given like other models, like DeWalt I had. It had a motor hanging here, the side. So when you have the bevel cutting, it was touching the plate. I had to remove the plate to have the bevel cutting. This gives a better balancing, better handling, and life to the motor also, because it's a direct drive. The other belt will wear off after some time. And there is a dual sliding. The tubes are given, steel tubes are given, dual horizontal steel rails, and they are very large, and they are on the bearings. It's a very smooth slide. Milwaukee also has improved handles. They are given so many places where you can lift the miter saw. This is one handle. They are given one here on either side. Both sides of the table they have given for you to easily handle the saw. And there is one actually behind also. Just behind the saw there is a big handle. So it's very easily you can manage. You can move around. Though it's very difficult for one person can manage, but it's, that the weight I was talking about is 65 pounds. If you can move around 65 pounds, it's not a big deal. But for me, I can, but I don't want to break my back. Always, if I get help, I try to get help to load into the truck or put it on the miter stand. So that's what I do. Some people say it comes out of the box with 100% accuracy. For me, it was not. I measured this angle. This is not 90 degree. I had to make some adjustments to the blade, to the bench, and also the bevel. I have to make some adjustments. I couldn't make now. I'll be making, because that's so confusing. The manual is so confusing. One thing, as I mentioned earlier, this slide, left fence slides, the right one do not slide. We have to lift it off. If you have to make, you have to put something, or you have to do a bevel cut, big angle, you have to take it off. That's something Milwaukee has to look into. I hope they will do it in the future models also. The RPM is actually 3200 RPM for the motor, and the blade is 12-inch diameter. Yeah, the blade there separate is it's okay. You can do most of the work with that. Mostly, if we are doing the crown molding, maybe better with the 80 teeth. This, I think it's a 60 teeth they have given. I have to do crown molding, so yeah, 60 tooth they have given. So it's not good for fine cuttings. Otherwise, chopping or other things, it's okay for making deck, etc. This is fine. But crown molding and other fine things, I prefer 80 or above one. Or to make some fine furniture. That is what I prefer. So most of the things are covered, and then I have to mount. Yeah, there is one more thing. Yeah, there is one thing here. You can make the depth adjustment of the cut here. Can adjust what depth you want. Actually, there is a plate here which you move into and make the adjustment. You remove the power, and then you can adjust your blade according to what height you want. And there is a lever on top. It's like a screw. You can tighten with your hand, and so it will touch the plate here and it will stop there. So if you want to cancel that, move away the plate, and then it will go all the way back. Like a chop blade, you can use it. And as I mentioned earlier, this There's a guard here actually, but one of the negative points is that you can see through, generally you can see through the work, but when you are actually working on a wood or anything like that, it's so difficult because there is no slots or a perforation on this guard, so that you can see the work where the blade is touching. What I do is that I lift it with my hand when I am doing it, then I have a look at it on the side of the blade, then I lower the guard. So that is something Milwaukee hopefully will work on their next model. That's it. I believe most of the things I covered, and I am going to mount on the table the stand they are given, and I'll come up with more reviews. Bye now.